In the wake of World War II, the world grappled with a chilling question. How could ordinary people participate in the horrors of the Holocaust? This question led to groundbreaking research, including the Milgram Experiment, conducted by Stanley Milgram at Yale University in the early 1960s. This experiment unveiled a disturbing truth about human nature, our willingness to obey authority even when it conflicts with our moral compass. The Milgram Experiment remains a landmark study in social psychology, forcing us to confront uncomfortable realities about our capacity for obedience. This essay delves into the experiment's methodology, its shocking findings, and its profound implications for understanding the darkest chapters of human history. The Milgram Experiment involved three key roles: the experimenter, the teacher, the actual participant, and the learner, who was actually an actor. The teacher was instructed to administer increasingly strong electric shocks to the learner for each incorrect answer in a word pairing task. The learner, strapped to a chair with electrodes, feigned pain and distress with each shock, eventually falling silent. The experimenter, dressed in a lab coat to project authority, urged the teacher to continue despite their growing discomfort and moral objections. The shocks were fake and the learner's reactions were staged, but the teacher believed the experiment to be real, creating a powerful ethical dilemma. The results of the Milgram experiment were nothing short of astounding. Over 65% of participants, ordinary people from various backgrounds, administered the highest level of shock, 450 volts, labeled XSEX on the shock generator. These individuals continued despite the learner's pleas for mercy and eventual silence. This high level of obedience shocked even Milgram himself. The experiment revealed the immense power of authority figures to influence our actions, even when those actions contradict our personal values. It demonstrated that under certain conditions, seemingly average individuals are capable of inflicting harm on others simply because they are told to do so. Section 4, Echoes of the Past, the Milgram Experiment and Nazi Germany. The Milgram Experiment, though conducted years after the Holocaust, offered chilling insights into the behavior of ordinary Germans under Nazi rule. The experiment demonstrated that obedience to authority could override personal morality, potentially explaining how so many individuals participated in the atrocities of the Nazi regime. The parallels between the experiment and the Holocaust are striking. Just as the experimenter pressured participants to continue administering shocks, Nazi leaders used propaganda, coercion, and the weight of their authority to persuade ordinary citizens to commit unspeakable acts. Section 5. Lessons learned. The importance of individual responsibility. The Milgram Experiment serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of blind obedience and the importance of individual responsibility. It highlights the need to critically evaluate orders and directives, regardless of the source, and to resist pressure to conform when it conflicts with our moral compass. The lessons of the Milgram Experiment extend beyond the realm of historical analysis. They are relevant to our lives today, urging us to be aware of the subtle and overt ways in which authority can influence our behavior. By understanding the power of obedience, we can become more critical thinkers, more ethical actors, and more resistant to the pressures that can lead to harmful actions.